Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is April and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel if you are returning, right? And thank you so much for returning. And if you are new here, you should know what to do. Check out the videos on my channel page and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also click on the bell notification button to always be notified every time I post a new video. Today I have a guest, right? You guys, today we are going to be talking once again about Russia. As you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I do refer to Russia and Ukraine quite a lot, right? His name is Jolomisan. What's the origin of your name?
Oh, it's actually Nigerian.
It's Nigerian.
I am half Nigerian, half Ghanaian. My father is from Delta State. My mom is from Cape Coast.
Interesting. So you identify as half Nigerian, half Ghanaian, or
Yeah. I'm both.
you are both?
I'm equally Nigerian, equally Ghanaian.
That's very nice to hear, especially for someone like me, right? So, okay, Jolomisan, you went on a study abroad program to Russia for 11 months, right?
Yes.
Where exactly in Russia did you go to?
We went to Belgorod. That's where we're staying. It's a small city.
So tell me, before you even went, like when you were still in Ghana and you were planning to go to Russia and all that, what did you expect?
Well, our lecturers kept telling us, be very careful about the cold, be very careful, don't go and follow people to smoke, don't
Don't go and follow
this,
people to
don't do-"
smoke.
They warned us about so many things. They said we should make sure we go there to study. That's the first thing that we should focus on, and we shouldn't get distracted. 11 months in a foreign country, anything can happen. So many different things, so many new experiences, and you can just decide, see the books, let's forget. So they really talked to us about it and made sure we would remember the first reason that we're going.
Which is to study.
Yes.
And what exactly were you supposed to study, or what exactly did you study there?
We had to study Russian language, like as a course, Russian history, Russian literature, Russian social studies, and then cultural studies. So we did all of those in Russian.
In Russian language?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So imagine you are a Ghanaian or half Ghanaian. All you know is English and maybe a local language. You speak a local language.
I'm still learning Chi.
You are learning Chi. Okay.
But-
Kakra,
Yeah.
right? So, okay, fine. Whatever the case may be, English is your main language and you are coming to learn Russian. Then you are going to Russia, a country where people don't speak English. Oh. It's not
Don't.
easy. It's not easy, you guys. Okay, when you arrived, what was your first impression?
First thing I thought, as soon as we left the airport and we got onto the street, was that, wow, it's cold.
It's cold. Okay, what month was that?
That was September.
September, okay.
I thought it was cold. Actually, it was just windy. It was
Yeah.
just strong winds. Like autumn, the leaves are falling, the place is colorful, and the wind is strong. I thought it was cold, but when it was like January, February, and then the winter
Actually
started, then I realized, that's not cold. I mean, all the snow. Because when you go outside in winter, you can't really stay out for long. Otherwise, your fingers, your ears,
Yeah.
everything, even your face, like
Yeah.
if you're not covering a part of your body, it will just become numb.
You can even get frostbite if you stay out for too long, and that's actually a very dangerous condition.
So as soon as I get back inside, after going out in the snow or something, I wash my hands with like hot water. I don't feel it. It's like really hot water, but I'm not feeling it.
Because your hands are numb.
Yes. And then when the blood starts circulating again, it's so painful because
Yeah.
there's no blood there, and then the blood's going back. We stepped out of the airport, and the taxi drivers, they were not even, it's like they were not feeling it. They were just wearing like, some were wearing short sleeves, some were wearing tracksuits. Like it wasn't any big deal. I think some of them were smoking, some of them came to ask us, oh, do you want a taxi? All of that. So It's normal for them.
Now let's talk a little bit about the differences, between Russia and Ghana. Whilst you were there throughout the course of your 11 months, what really struck you in terms of comparison?
The people.
The people.
The people here in Ghana, they are more reserved. People in Ghana, they mind their business a lot, and it's like even if you ask them for help, they'll help you, but apart from that, you can't really call that person a friend. It's just someone who helped me. But in Russia, if you attempt to speak the language with someone, they will speak back, they make jokes with you like you guys are old friends. They talk freely, and as long as you're trying to speak the language, it makes them feel comfortable. And even after they've helped you with whatever you needed, you can still hang out with them or become actual friends. It's strange because here it's like, oh, let me just help you and go. I don't want to be too close to you. Let me help you small. Don't bother me again. That kind of thing. But over there it's different because Russians, they are reserved, but the Ghanaian wouldn't, go the extra mile for you. If, for example, you're standing at the gate of University of Ghana and you need to get to the cash office. They are on opposite ends of the campus, right? A Ghanaian probably would just give you the directions and leave you to go, find your way. But a Russian would be like, okay, let me take you there. Let me show you exactly where the place is because you might not find it
because
you're
a foreigner. So that's what you experienced.
Yeah.
People actually took you to places.
Yeah.
People helped you out.
Yes.
Did they speak English?
They spoke very little English, but we made up for the difference with Russian. So we had a little Russian on our side. They had a little English, and then we met in the middle.
That was very interesting. So I can speak from the foreigner in Ghana perspective, and I'm sure that a lot of you guys especially who are foreigners or who have been with foreigners like in Ghana before, you realize that Ghanaians are actually really helpful. I have been in so many situations where someone will take me to the cash office.
Wow.
Someone will help me out. Like they think I'm a foreigner. What I've realized is that when the person thinks I'm a foreigner, that's when they really help me out. When they understand that, okay, I'm very Ghanaian, then it's like, okay, whatever. But most of the time, Ghanaians think I'm a foreigner, and yes, they do help me out, especially guys.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
So,
Yes.
different experiences.
Yeah.
Okay, in Russia too, people have helped me out. Again, because primarily they thought I was a foreigner. Okay, now coming to the people. Besides them helping you out and all that, what other difference did you notice in terms of culture? Did you experience any culture shock in terms of the people?
Something that's really, really, really focused on here is greeting. In Russia, when you're walking on the road, you don't greet people and you don't smile because it's strange. You don't know them from anywhere and you're greeting them. When you greet someone on the street, the implication is that you're about to talk to them or ask them something. Well, over here, when you're walking on the street, everybody you pass expects you to greet them. Like, oh, good morning, good afternoon, good morning. Like, every single person. But over there, everybody's just minding their own business. They don't need your greeting for anything. It's unnecessary because if you're not about to start a conversation, you shouldn't greet.
The way you're talking about it, it seems like you are more aligned with that kind of mentality rather than the Ghanaian one, even though you are used to the Ghanaian one.
Well, I've always actually felt like a foreigner in Ghana because I was born in Nigeria. I grew up there for like 9 years and then I moved to Ghana. So I feel like my foundation is more Nigerian,
Okay.
but then I have more Ghanaian culture imposed upon me. So I feel like I'm neither. Even though I'm equally from here and there, I feel like none of them is really mine. I just take a little from each side. And when I went there, I was like, so different. Like the people, they talk, they talk openly. Like they don't hide things. They are truthful. They are honest. They don't.
Sometimes even rude.
Yes,
Or
the
yes.
rudeness is a part of it. The
Yes.
rudeness is they are expressing themselves. They don't want to hide how they are feeling, so they are saying it openly. In Ghana, they would rather hide it and just, let you do whatever you are doing, or they won't express their displeasure. They
Yeah.
won't talk
They'll
about
be
your actions.
respectful because respect in Ghana is very important.
Hmm.
So, oh, Jolomisan.
Because even if you think about Nigeria, I think Nigerians are both respectful and expressive.
Expressive. Okay, now let's move on to food.
Ah,
As for that one, G, I know that you're going to have issues, right? Because the food is completely different from Ghana. If you are someone who has traveled, you know what I'm talking about. If you go to Europe and you come to Africa, please, the difference in food is stark.
wow.
Stark.
The food.
Did you eat at all?
Wait, oh, yet. I had to. I mean, I tried very hard. I tried a lot of new things. So something like plov.
Okay.
Plov was like the closest thing to fried rice, and even that one, it's like they've done the rice and they've put spices, there's salt, there's everything, there's vegetables and everything, but it's not as seasoned as Ghanaian fried rice.
It's more bland. Yeah.
Yes, I think the flavors they prefer are either tasteless or sweet or a little salted, and that's it. They don't have like pepper. Europe, I took a jar of shito, like I had it frozen and wrapped, and then I packed it in my suitcase. So when I got there, I was using it small. It wasn't that peppery. It was like standard level shito.
Normal shito, yeah.
But it's like only Ghanaians and Nigerians were able to eat it comfortably. Because we met Haitians, people from Haiti. We met people from Ecuador, Colombia, and then the Russians, people from Saudi Arabia, all over. All of these people who tried the shito or anything remotely peppery, they couldn't eat it. They were like, there's too much pepper. And all the Ghanaians would be like, how? Because there's no pepper in this. How is it peppery for you? And it wasn't just like they were saying, it's peppery, I won't eat again. They were actually like blushing. They were red and couldn't breathe. They were looking for water, and I was like, hey, then Africa, we really eat pepper. Is it that we are
West
used
Africa,
to
West
West
Africa?
Africa?
East Africans, they don't. Yeah, I was in Rwanda for about 2 to 3 months, and
they didn't
their
have-
food is bland. First of all, like Europe, and they were even saying, they were like, when Ghanaians come to Rwanda and they make jollof, they can't
Yes.
eat it. Like, so it depends on Africa too. It depends. I think South Africa too. They don't really eat pepper. So I think the East and the South, but even the North,
The North, they
do
should.
they?
The North, okay, Northern
Egypt
food,
and all of those people over there, do
it
they
won't
eat
be- It
pepper?
won't be so peppery.
Exactly. I think it's a West African thing. That's
Yeah.
my perspective.
It probably is. In Russia, you can ask for rice, piece of chicken, and then maybe some sauce, maybe a potato salad or something. But they won't give you stew. There's no stew. They
Yeah.
don't have like stew.
Yeah.
It's just maybe some bland gravy.
Yeah.
You just add to it, so you mix the rice,
Yeah.
but it doesn't really have flavor like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what about the soups? Because the soups they are completely different from Ghanaian soups. So let's say something like borscht or tam
Borscht.
soups frikadeer kami, those soupi or how something like that.
Borscht. The first time I tried borscht, I was like, did the woman, is this it? Like, is she going to add something else? Or because all I saw was red water with, like a little oil inside and then like some vegetable pieces. So I was wondering, this is it? Like, it's just reddish water with vegetables. But I tasted it, I was like, oh, okay, so it's all right.
So you
It's
like the taste more or less.
it's really good when it's hot.
Oh, you have to eat it hot.
If it's not hot, you would not like it. You wouldn't. It won't be. It won't be nice at all. So you have to eat it hot, and it's really good. Like it goes down really easily. But over here, soups like
Palm nut
yeah,
soup,
groundnut
groundnut
soup, palm
soup.
nut soup, light soup. It's comparable, although there are less ingredients.
And you have to eat it with something. Borscht, I mean, you eat it with bread, right? But it's not the same as in Ghana how we eat soups, not at all. And what I know, like the Ghanaians who I've spoken to, when I show them pictures of borscht, or even one time I prepared borscht here on campus, and my roommate was like, "What is that nasty stuff that you are eating?" She was like,
Because the first impression, when you see it, it's like, this is not a finished meal. You haven't finished preparing
It's
it.
just water,
Yes.
right? That's what it looks like, yeah.
So it's like, oh, just try it. And then there was it sorghum? It's a grain.
Griechka.
Grichka. I think that's
Brown, small pieces.
Yes.
Usually they boil it and you can eat it with milk or just
with
you know,
sauce
plain.
or something.
Yeah, with sauce.
So it's either rice or grichka.
yeah, rice or
it's-
griechka, yeah.
The grichka, the first time I tried it, I couldn't finish it. Like all of my senses were being attacked. You speak to Russians, like sitting in the canteen, the stolova, you look at other people eating it, and you're like, how are they eating it? Because the smell is strong. The taste, when you put it in your mouth, it goes through your whole face. Like I could
This is very
feel,
serious.
yeah, I could feel it. Like what I'm chewing is in my nose. Like
Are you sure you were eating it correctly? Because
I don't know. That's the thing. That first time, I don't know if it was prepared right.
Right, okay.
Because the next few times I tried it and it was like, it was normal. It was just like,
It's a grain,
rice.
so yeah.
it was just
Yeah.
like a rice meal. So I was wondering that first time. So I tried it again and it was okay. It was alright. It wasn't smelling too strongly or it was fine. But I won't try it for a while though.
I completely understand. I mean, Griechka is foreign to you completely. So, yeah, I personally love it. Like, I love it. I eat it for breakfast. I mean, not in Ghana, but like, I used to really eat it for breakfast. We eat it with milk. Like, have you tried that?
No.
It's like a cornflake sort of. I mean, it's Griechka, you just pour milk on it. Like that.
Never had that.
So, me, I eat it like that. I eat it plain with katliata. You know katliata?
Yeah.
Maybe some gravy, maybe chicken, all kinds. But I personally really like it. But you see, that's something I grew up with.
Yes.
So,
You grew up, so
Yeah.
you knew, oh, this is this.
of course.
I've
of
always
course.
been eating it.
Exactly.
Potatoes are really, really common, so they are really cheap over there.
Now, let's talk about standard of living. Ghana and Belgrade. I mean, okay, of course, in Ghana, you're in Accra. So, keep in mind that you're comparing a capital to a small city.
Exactly.
So, what can you say about that?
See, the small city, the facilities, the infrastructure, everything they have there is better than some of the main roads here. Like you look at maybe, okay, Accra, let's see, we have like internet. How we use internet over here. You buy 1 gig, maybe 10, 20 CDs,
It's very expensive, first of all.
and it finishes in like 3 days. But over there, In Russia, you subscribe to a mobile data plan. You subscribe every month
Yes,
to.
monthly.
So you subscribe, let's say 30 gig for the month, and that's about 300 rubles. That's less than 30 cities.
It's very cheap.
Yeah, less than 30 gigabytes for less than 30 cities, and that's for the month. Even the whole month, you probably won't even finish, or you're using it, right? But it's moving slowly. It's not like here you get like 500 megabytes, and before the day, even before half of the day is gone, your 500 megabytes is.
It's good. I don't know if they are chopping it or what. Now, what about like your living condition, your room, the
Yeah.
houses, the school, those things? What do you think of that?
Okay, because it was a small city, you could tell that
It's not the best.
yeah, this hostel, the rooms are not too fancy. These level standards,
Yeah.
there were a lot of cockroaches. Apart from the cockroaches, I think everything was fine. There was water, there was always light. There was and both hot water and cold water. Walking around, there's no street that wasn't well constructed. Pavement for pedestrians, there was space for cyclists.
Yeah.
There was the road, zebra crossing. Hey,
You have to be really abide, like they are very strict.
if you
with those
come
things.
to Ghana and you're on a zebra crossing, you have to wait for the driver to stop
Yeah.
before you cross at a zebra crossing.
Yeah.
But in Russia, you can just step on the zebra crossing, immediately all the drivers stop for you, because you have right of way as a pedestrian. You are right, you are on the zebra crossing, so if they hit you, they are in trouble. And that's another thing, the driving, all the drivers are strictly adhering to the law. If there's even like a small crash, like someone scratches your car, they'll call the police. There's like it's a big deal. The shops were really cool. Even the small shops had basically everything, and if you wanted to check for more expensive stuff or more quality or bigger variety, you would have to go to the bigger malls. Mega Green was this really huge plaza. It wasn't just shops. There was like an arcade, there was a cinema, there was a nightclub, there was all kinds, coffee shops and restaurants. So you could go there and just hang out. Comparing it to the malls here, I could say the malls here are just, there's nothing there. There's nothing at the mall. At the mall, you're just going there to eat.
Window shop or buy something.
Eat, window shop, buy something. That's all. Over there, you go to the mall and you could spend the whole day there, and there's stuff you didn't even get to do. I mean, there was a bowling alley. Apart from the cinema, there was also like a
7D
those
or
7D
those things,
places.
5D,
So
yeah.
you sit in the chair and the chair is moving, and all those experiences. But
It
here,
seems so.
oh no, I feel like Ghana can do better. Ghana can really do better, but who am I to say?
Now let's talk about discrimination, racism. Did you ever feel, like an outsider? Did you ever feel left out?
The only time would be when you were speaking the language. Our level of fluency wasn't really high, and we needed stuff. Like, we needed to go to a shop and buy something, and then you try to speak to them, and they'll be like, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
They'll call people like co-workers and stuff, trying to understand one thing you're trying to say. Apart from that, not really. Maybe old women. The old ladies, they'll be carrying heavy bags, or when we try to help them out, open doors for them. There was this particular old lady. I opened a door for her, and she was like, oh no, she's not going there again. And then she turned around, and then like she walked away a little, And I was like, okay. And I think I was waiting for someone, so I was still there. I was waiting. And then she came back and came to enter the place. I was like, this woman.
That's not very nice.
But when we got there, the Ghanaians kind of told us, don't bother. Like, if you try helping them, they'll shout at you. And we decided everybody's minding their business, so we should follow suit.
Okay, so when you were just there minding your own business, nobody ever said, a racial slur, or you know how sometimes people say that they get discriminated against, in Russia, or people throw things at them, all kinds of things. I've heard a lot of things, honestly.
I was actually afraid. I was like, because you see stuff on the news, nothing like that happened. But in Moscow, something funny that happened was, I was with the group, like all the students who went for the year abroad program, and we were moving around Moscow, seeing the sights, taking tours.
You were just there for a short period of time, right?
Yeah, just like 3 days.
3 days.
When we were coming back.
Okay.
So we passed through Moscow, and we got the chance to move around the center of the city. And there were several instances where men, like grown men, were asking girls with us to take pictures with them. And
okay.
I was like, what's going on?
Just because they are black?
Yes. But
okay.
I think it's the shape, the body shapes. Is the difference in what the Russian men are used to.
Yeah.
And then they see African women, and they are like they stared. They will be staring at you, and then they came over and they were like, "Oh, is this your real hair?" and all kinds of dilly-dallying before they now ask, "Oh, let's take a picture," and then they'll hold them to take the picture, and then after that they will still be around like that's what I noticed that this one, yeah.
Oh please, as if Ghanaian men don't do the same thing. You see a fair girl,
really?
Hey Jolomisan,
let's take pictures.
It has happened to me before, and one time when I said no, he was like, "Why? Do you think you're a princess or what?" It happened to me at the mall. Do you know what has also happened to me? When they pretend like they're taking a picture of themselves, but then they make sure that you are in the photo. Here in Ghana or Accra. So please.
I just
So you went to a new country. You went to spend some time there. Of course you must have tried something new.
Yes. I went ice skating.
Ice skating?
Very
Do you
dangerous.
know how to skate that you're going ice skating?
Like normal skates, like rollerblades.
You know how to roller skate? No. So you don't even know how to roller skate, but you're going to ice skate. I've tried it before. It didn't work out for me. I went once. I was like, it's okay. I don't know what I'm doing, and everybody was staring at me.
It was okay. Mostly on the ice.
Yeah.
They will look at you, and maybe someone will come over and be like, "Oh, let me teach you."
Yeah, let me teach you, help you. Yeah.
But the falling down, you fall. You definitely fall.
And it can be very painful.
Yeah. The ice is hard, but after a few times, I kept going back, and I made sure, okay, now I can say that I know how to skate on ice. And I also went rock climbing, but it wasn't the outdoor one.
Oh, okay,
just indoors. Hey.
Why?
Outdoor.
No, but you have to practice before you go for the proper, so it makes sense, and you like that too.
Yes. No, you see, climbing is fine, but then coming down, you see, you don't climb down, you jump
and you are held up
with the rope. That part. There was an aqua park we went to.
Oh, okay.
An aqua park is really fun.
Yeah.
There's no way you leave the aqua park and you're not smiling, because
unless you don't know how to swim. I feel like some people, they are really, really scared
even
of water.
Even if you don't know,
I
don't know how to swim. But I had a lot of fun. Just the water slides, and the half pipe that you tried a whole lot of stuff. It's a wonderful place. They appreciate recreational activities. I know Ghanaians don't really see the importance of rest or just relaxing. When they're on vacation, they just stay at home, and that's not the point of a break or vacation. You should go out, do something you've never done before. Be active.
I
Sleep.
agree.
Yeah, sleep is only one form of relaxation. So,
I agree with you. But would you ever go back to Russia?
oh, I definitely will.
You definitely will. Wow.
I'm just going to like visit. Or
Yeah. But you wouldn't stay there.
when I retire.
This is something new. When you retire.
Yeah, when I retire, that's where I'll live.
Thank you, Jolomisan.
Thank you.
Thank you also for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have anything to say in the comments, whether for Jolomisan, for myself, or just to share your personal experience in Russia or somewhere else, or just anything you have to say, leave it in the comment section down below. And I hope I'll see you in another video. But today, I'm just saying a goodbye. So, bye.
Bye.